Good evening, everyone. If you're in the United States and if you're overseas, good morning. Okay, so my table is a hot mess right now. So I don't know if I'll catch anybody live, but I wanted to do this video real quick because after tomorrow, starting tomorrow, I won't have much time. So I started my using my alcohol markers, and I'm using Firefly and Spectrum Noir. And these are some images that I stamped out, colored, and then what I did. This one is by Little Darling Rubber Stamps, and it's called, in case you like it, Winds Are Blowing, and the item number is right there, I believe. And this is the stamp set. If anybody who's a stamper can tell me, I used, I think it's StazOn, and it did this to my stamp, and I scrubbed and scrubbed. I didn't, with my fingers, and also I scrubbed with, a paper towel, and I couldn't get the, it's a dark brown, permanent ink that I used, and I can't get it off. So if you can help me, that'd be great to tell me how to get it cleaned better. Okay, so with this set, I made a couple of things. I won't be able to show you everything. So this is what I did with her. And then over, sorry, I'm a little, oh, here they are, I think. I colored up some of these, and then what I did, because there's a lot of people at this event, it didn't dawn on me to photocopy once I did one sheet. Hello. Saved my life. So that's what I did. I did those little pieces. Okay, and then this one I bought at Beverly's Fabrics, and I don't see the stamp around. So if I can find my wooden, it's a wood stamp, I'll put it in the description box below if I can find it. Okay, so that's what I did. Now I can't show you, let me see. Let's start with the tags first, because everybody's gonna get 3 tags. So this, I didn't do anything to. This has a little mermaid, and these are by Recollections. There's this design. Okay, this one was a pain in the ass. This is those, excuse my language. These were those, a 12 by 12 sheet, and it had nothing but borders, which was cool, right? But this had mermaids and unicorns on it, and I only wanted the mermaids because last month's theme was mermaid, and I had all this mermaid stuff, and I didn't get a chance to make it last month. I just ran short on time, so I'm like, okay, they're getting mermaid stuff this month plus whatever this theme is. So this month's theme is fall, so they're getting mermaid stuff from last month, and they're getting fall stuff too. Okay, so I had to cut up that border page and kind of figure out a layout for this, so that's what I came up with. This is from Heaven Sent 2, and I don't, oh, here, hold on. The page that I used out of the Heaven Sent, it's called First Thing Everything. Really cute. And so this is from Heaven Sent as well. Oh, and this top part on these is from the Michaels Recollection paper pad, and I'm sorry, I don't know the name of it. So these are the different designs, and I'm trying to keep it as flat as possible because my swap is going to be heavy, and I don't want anything getting damaged. Okay, so then I'm not done with these, but I'll show you. Okay, so I have these pockets. I'm not sure if I'm going to use, but I ran them anyways. I cut them out just in the vent, and if I don't use them, I can use them for something else in the future. So these are all library pockets from Sizzix. It's a retired die, and it was gifted to me by June Chris 315. So it's an oldie but goodie, and I like to pull it out every once in a while. So I just used the same paper pad from Michaels and just put like a little bit of matte down on it just to give it a little bit of pop, because I used just solid Recollections cardstock, the 65-pound weight. Okay, and then with these here, I'm going to put, and it barely squeaks by with the measurements, but I'm going to fussy cut these out. I wish I had a digital thing that I could cut this out and save myself time, but I don't. So, but these are going to go in those pockets, and then I'm going to put some mermaid cut aparts and stuff like that in the little pockets. So there's that. Okay, and these I think I'm going to do fall themed stuff if I have time. I'm not sure. Okay, so this is not complete, but I wanted to show you what I do with mine. So this is from Heaven Sent. Again, this is the same as this tag, and it's called First Everything. And this is what the inside, because it's a double-sided 12 by 12 sheet. And so this is what the other side of the paper looks like, which I don't care. So what I did was one of the ladies that goes, we're good friends and we always sit together at the meetups, and she had gotten a really nice journal, and it was from like a Golden Books that they converted into a journal. Was it that? I don't know. Anyways, it was a journal that she got, and she complained that it didn't have the eyelets on it, and she was saying that they tear. I don't know if that's true. I'm thinking this is pretty durable. I don't know. So I just used, and then I ran short. I had one I could not finish because I didn't have enough eyelets, but I did it. And then what I did was I took the dollar bins at Target. Their pads fit perfectly in my TNs. So they're only $1, but I didn't have enough pads for the amount of people that are attending, so I just basically split each pad in half, and I put double-sided tape on the back and a little bit of hot glue to keep it down. And then, so this is unfinished. They're all done. I just have to assemble everything. So let me show you the two finished ones, but I have a bunch of these, more of this pattern. Okay, so here's one that's finished. And so they'll have a couple of different designs. And so inside, I'm not going to put the pockets. I need to conserve my pockets. So a lot of the ladies, they like to use these for the actual event. They have the little portable printers that you can hook up to your cell phone, and they'll actually use these booklets as layouts. So I'm going to have a bunch of little cut aparts, and they print out the pictures of the party that day, and then either at the party or when they get home, they decorate all their books with what happened, with photos and stickers and whatnot. So each person will get 3 inserts, and then I just made a very basic, I think they're called pocket page markers, but basically they have a pocket. It could either be like this with the Target Dollar Spot adhesive library pockets on it, or they can come like this, or like this with an adhesive pocket. And then I just used one of my dies, and I cut out a bunch of mermaids in this, but with different colored papers. And then, you know, they get a paper pad in there. So they're getting that as well. And this is our last meetup of the year. That's why I'm going all out. And this is just another one, and it's basically the same thing, just three inserts. This one I put the mermaid die cut and just plain printer paper, and then another page marker, and that. So, and I can't remember how many different styles of covers I have. I might have like 6 different kinds maybe. So there's that, and then I'm trying to think if I, oh, yes, okay. So I was on Instagram and I was showing I had posted the page marker insert, and CPR Craft Pray Repeat, who's Sherry Wolf, she commented and she didn't know what they were, but she said that she had made something similar, and when I looked at it, they really were not similar, but she got me excited. So she said, I couldn't figure out, I wanted to see what it was. I think that's what it was. And so I went to her YouTube channel. Lord help me. I went to her YouTube channel and I got excited with what she made. And it doesn't look anything like this, but it's inspired by what she made. And so basically I just made my own. I freehanded using my Martha Stewart scoreboard. I made my own envelope. And I used some Hobby Lobby scrapbook paper. It's not cardstock, it's just the thin decorative paper. And I didn't want the thick cardstock because I wanted to decorate my envelope and then laminate it, and I didn't know if it would fit through if I used a thick cardstock and then add layers on top of it, albeit flat layers. So I used these very thin, and I did a monotone because this is part of my, on the fall themed side of the swap. I used these paper doilies, and I believe I purchased these at Joann. Yes, I purchased these at Joann's from the Miss Sparkle and Company. They look like these, but I used a beige one. And then I used my little girl that I colored up. And then this is, again, from this stamp set. So it's got a pumpkin leaves. This is a fox that's laying down. This is an acorn pumpkin. This is a pumpkin spice latte. These two are sentiments, and I'll show you that here in a second. So anyways, so each one is different. So I'm just gonna, I took out all the ones that are different patterns, basically same thing. So on the back side, I just kind of did like a crisscross, and I glued everything down. This bottom, the base of the envelope, I glued all together. This part I left up, and I put it through my laminator, and then this right here was all sealed, and all you do is just take your scissors or an X-Acto knife and cut here very carefully. Don't press too hard because otherwise you'll cut through this part. And so I just made some envelopes, and then when Michael's opens tomorrow, I'm going to pick up some Velcro to keep these shut because they'll have little die cuts inside of here, and I don't want it opening. And so Sherry gave me the idea of laminating it, and I was going to actually use these, whoops, avalanche. I was going to use these paper bags and decorate like I showed the other day on my Instagram. I don't know if I did a YouTube video or not, but I realized that is not going to keep my die cuts safe from getting bent or torn or whatnot. So this is a little bit more durable, so I wanted to use that. So so they all have the doily and the little girl, and then the corner is going to be different. And what happened, I used the StazOn and it's heavily inked. So when I stamped down, a lot of my stamped images were like blurred because there's so much ink on the stamp. It's like heavily inked, that pad that I bought. So I had to cover it up, and I had a lot to cover up. So this is one style, and it says autumn winds are blowing, and then it has 2 pumpkins and a leaf. This is also in the stamp set too. This quote is in the stamp set from Little Darling Rubber Stamps. Oopsie, sorry. So this one says it's the most colorful time of the year, which I love. This has 2 leaves, 2 pumpkins, and a pumpkin spice latte. And I was trying to do 5 minutes, and I'm over 16. And then there's this one here. And here's the little fox. I couldn't figure out how to color him. Let me see if I can go in. I can't get it. I can't get my finger. Oh, there we go. I couldn't figure out how to color him. I need to go look online to see how people color up foxes. And I only have Firefly and Spectrum Noir alcohol markers. And I have like maybe 3 or 4 Copics. So I kind of have to use what I have. So this is all I could figure out for the fox. And that's it. So I think that's all I have to share. I have some... I need to decorate some bags, which will be what I just showed you, for their resins that are coming in tomorrow. And I have some vinyl coming in tomorrow. It shipped really fast. It shipped out on Tuesday from China, and it's coming tomorrow. So it's pretty quick. So I'll have to rush to go get that picked up and then bag their stuff from that order. And so I have a lot to do still, but I just wanted to share with you because I won't have time tomorrow to do a video. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye. Now let's see if I can figure out how to shut this off. Don't laugh at me, guys. I have to figure out. Let me see. Hit this maybe.